All right, we're going on a trip.
Oh, will things happen?
No, there won't be any exploits, just up and back. A lot of fun people at our party this time with the actors that we got to be in the film are just terrific actors, you know, Tom Wilkinson and Dave Franco and Nick Frost, Sienna Miller, James Marsden. We just have a terrific cast and really fun movie.
This is a crazy movie. Like, it's very subtle on the page, but when we're actually doing all these things, it's very real still, but it's fucking crazy what we're doing.
The script is so smart. You know, it's a farce. There's a bubble of like logic and reality that you don't want to pop. And as ludicrous as some of the circumstances are where these men find themselves,
I'd like you to have the seat.
it has to be played with sincerity and a sense of real.
And cut!
And that's what's fun, is sort of playing underneath that. What was your last name?
Pancake?
Like breakfast.
It's Greek.
It's delicious.
Yum.
I think there's something just really fun about the situation. I think the stakes are very real, where what matters to the character is sort of his family and taking care of everybody, but, you know, dealing with the trip getting rearranged, having to go to Berlin, kind of the challenges that the characters have to face are really kind of fun.
Those pants are so tight, you'd think I could see your balls or your dick, but I don't.
It's really refreshing to be able to play someone who's that committed to achieving their goals, but also hysterical at the same time. And there are some genius one-liners in there.
Well, I came, then Jim came on my face, but thanks for asking, Dan.
Some of them have been hard to say just because, yeah, my instinct is always to crack up. But working with Vince Vaughn, and, you know, these people are very accomplished comedians and very good at keeping it together. I'm like a kid in a candy store, so I kind of want to watch everyone and laugh.
Let's do this thing.
Mike, the next time you want to run around Berlin playing grab ass with a Japanese businessman and a hamster ball, you got to let either me or your older companion know.
It seems that everything that can go wrong goes wrong in Berlin for those poor gentlemen. But there's some fun to be had, too. I think Dave Franco has some fun while he's there. He's the most carefree of the bunch.
Yeah, this business trip is easily the biggest adventure Mike has been on. He experiences a lot of firsts on this trip. He's definitely never left the country, losing his virginity, giant group of men in leather. There's a G8 protest where there's all these, you know, people in masks screaming, and we're fighting our way through this protest, and there's smoke bombs going everywhere.
Hey, get your fucking hands off of me! Leave him alone! Calm down, Tim.
That was nice.
And so, a lot of firsts for Mike. This is definitely the biggest experience of his life, yeah.
Okay, Snoop Lion, I think it's probably time to pass that now.
Mine's a guy who does all the facts and figures and the ads, and he does a lot of dope. And you read the script, and there is some great comedy in this thing. You know, and I don't get to do comedy that often, and it's wonderful.
It's the G8 this week, Oktoberfest 2, Folsom, Europe.
What's Folsom, Europe?
Largest gay fetish street event in Europe.
That's one of the festivals that's going on. It's kind of more of an extravaganza, I think, than our characters are used to, and something that they sort of dive into.
Well, I think the first few times you meet Bill, I played it like he's a normal man. But when you see him, and it's the basic reveal of where Bill is and what he's been doing, it's a real jolt, you know.
It's a whole other world.
And we meet him clad in a lot of leather. A lot of beautiful, beautiful leather.
I've never made love to a woman. Wheelbarrow position.
So throughout the movie, Mike hears little snippets about this thing called the wheelbarrow, which is a sexual position that Timothy and Dan talk about. And he finally wheelbarrows a girl, which was a very awkward scene to shoot. As you can imagine, I meet the girl literally 2 minutes later. We're both basically butt naked in that position and with 20 crew members watching us. And I'm trying to make her feel comfortable, you know, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be cool. And like, she was so comfortable, just like so cool. And it made me nervous. I was like, oh God, this girl is just so cool. But ultimately it's like, you kind of try to focus on the humor and you kind of stop the crew after 2 takes and you're like, I think we got it. Never easy, never easy.
It has a lot of heart, you know, and it's, for me personally, I think it's a really nice thing in a comedy. You know, it's not one without the other, and they interlock, and it's a really beautiful thing to watch.
American businessman 42. Go, you can do it, you can do it.
And it's that sort of wonderful mixture of comedy and touching and truthful narrative that has a very satisfying ending, and it's kind of irresistible from that point of view, I think.
I think it's hilarious and it's got a heart, and it's a really winning combination. I'm really, really proud to be in it.
It's just exciting to work on something where it feels like we're pushing the boundaries.
You know, what's fun about this movie is I think that some of it is kind of internal stuff and some of it's kind of external stuff, which was fun.